shouldn't mind. After all, you ought to be used to tricks.
Oh, you...
Lige is reaching for his gun.
Oh, my hand! Somebody shot my hand!
Oh, Silver, whoa! Well, I'll be the masked man.
You're not hurt. The guns were shot from your hands. Just keep your hands in the air and get on your horse.
Weldon, that Indian with the masked man. He's the one who was in Tomahawk last night.
That's right. You plenty smart hombre, huh? You not so smart now, huh? You get on horse pronto.
Yeah, sure.
Where are you taking us?
The sheriff of Washoe County wants you, men. Hal and I are taking you to his jail.
But it's not legal, I protest. You can't arrest us unless we're in the county where the crime was committed.
That's right, Weldon. That's why we're taking you in.
Huh? What's that?
That's why we picked this particular claim. The ground you're standing on is Washoe County. Now get going.
You go.
Adios.
Adios, masked man. Adios, Indian.
Lige, did you see the look on those crew's faces? Standing right in Washoe County, and they never knew it. Lige, will you stop laughing and listen?
Sir, I can't stop. I reckon I'll laugh every time I think of it. Yes, sir. For a couple of smart confidence men, those gents sure got the wool pulled over their eyes when they met up with the Lone Ranger. Yes, sir.
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Lone Ranger Incorporated.
This cord is stronger than steel. It is 3T cord, built into the new G8 by Goodyear. It gives more protective strength. The new multi-bladed thread has a wraparound shoulder design for greater grip, improved steering and cornering. It is built with tufts-in non-skid rubber to give more mileage, extra skid resistance. Remember the name and insist on the new G8 by Goodyear.
Time for a tippin', fried tippin', the Belgian biscuit chocolate bar.
When you want a drink to cool your thirst, 7-Up's the one to reach for first. For satisfaction, 7-Up, 7-Up, 7-Up drives thirst away.
You know, some marmalades get some of their tang from added flavoring. While Robertson's Golden Shred gets all of its tang from Seville oranges. What would you rather have for breakfast?
I hope you're not hungry, dear Henry, dear Henry. I've just burnt the roast and I've ruined the spuds.
Well, that's a nice thing, isn't it? After I've been working all day...
Henry, I've got me secret supply.
You don't mean...
Polo mints.
Yum, yum.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
Say, Andy, look at my little daughter, Amos Andrew, laying in the crib there.
Yeah, Amos, she sure looks like she's in a gay mood, all right.
She's tickled about something, ain't she? I wonder what's making Amos and Andrew so happy there.
Well, Amos, being a woman, she's probably happy about the biggest news ever. It's the new 1950 Rinso with Solium, a full year ahead of time. New 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. But more about that in a few minutes. Now, Lever Brothers Company and new 1950 Rinso bring you the Amos and Andy Show. Yes, sir. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Rinso, brings you a full half hour of entertainment with Lou Lubin, Eddie Green, Ernestine Wade, the Jubilaires, Jeff Alexander's orchestra and chorus, and radio's all-time favorites, Amos and Andy. Well, the Kingfish and Sapphire Stevens have just finished their evening meal. The Kingfish is now sitting in the parlor reading his evening newspaper as Sapphire comes over to him. She's obviously got something important to speak to him about.
George, can I have a word with you?
A word? Listen, when you start out with a word, it usually ends up with a one-woman filibuster.
All I wanted to say, George, was that I want the new East outfit.
Yeah, well, there wasn't many words there, but they certainly sounds expensive. Look, Sapphire, don't start that stuff about clothes again. I'm tired of hearing of it.
George, I need new clothes. When you go out with me, ain't you embarrassed to be seen with a woman who's practically in rags?
Sure I was embarrassed to be seen out with you.
Then why don't you do something about it?
Well, I would, but you squawk every time I leave your home.
George, you don't show me no consideration at all. You never buy me no new clothes nor nothing. Why, you didn't even remember my 35th birthday last month.
Well, maybe I didn't remember that one, but I remembered your 41st one 2 years ago.
George, the trouble with you is you're just selfish.
Oh, who's selfish?
You is. Every time you do get some money, you spend it all on yourself. You're just plain selfish, George. That's all there is to it.
Well, yeah, let's drop the thing.
I will not. And I'm giving you an ultimatum, George. I've seen an East outfit, a pink dress, a blue hat, and blue shoes. It's in the window at Robinson's department store. I want that outfit, and you better raise the money for me to get it.
Yeah, but where is I going to get that kind of money?
I don't care where you get it, you big selfish bum, but get it. I'm going in the bedroom, and don't bother me.
What a voice she got. They ought to anchor her out in the harbor on one of these foggy nights. Easter outfit. Well, I suppose everyone likes the nice clothes around this time of the year. Well, I guess I got to do something about the Easter outfit. If ever I see that Easter bunny, I'm going to beat him with a stick. That's what I... Well, come in, Henry.
Oh, hello there, Kingfish. Say, what is you going through that box there for?
Oh, this is the box where I keeps all the unclaimed, lost, and found stuff here at the lodge hall. Mm-hmm. I'm just looking through here to see if I can find anything that's pawnable.
Well, I know there's a pair of binoculars in there, but unfortunate, one of the binoculars is missing.
Yeah, the lenses on this side is clean out, ain't it?
Yes, I used it one day last month to watch the ice skaters in Central Park, and I caught a terrible cold in my left eye.
Look, Henry, there's a gun in here. Where'd that come from?
Oh, well, that's the pistol that Harry Clarkson used when he had a job as a night watchman. That might be worth something.
Yeah, you see, I won't raise some money on it for East outfit. Fools, I don't think I'd get more than $10 or $15 for it in a pawn shop, though.
No, well, of course, it might be worth a good deal more to that for somebody that really needed the gun.
Yeah, that's the angle you got there.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, Henry, if I was to let Andy think that he was in danger of some kind and needed a gun for protection, I might be able to sell it to him at a good price.
Yes, Kingfish, I think that gun is your best way to raise money. After all, it's the only thing in that box with any monetary value.
Oh, yeah. I can just convince Andy that there's a desperate killer loose in the neighborhood, I might be able to sell him this gun. Oh, I think I hear him flopping down the hall there now. With them feet of his, he always sounds like he's on skis. Yeah, here he comes.
Hi there, Kingfish.
Come in, Andy, and lock the door behind you, will you?
What's up? What's the matter?
Well, Andy, I just found out about it yesterday myself. I happened to be passing by the police station, and I dropped in to see what was new in the underworld. Well, I walked in, and the first thing I seen was the sergeant sitting behind the desk there with a shotgun in one hand and a hand grenade in the other.
Holy smoke, what's going on?
And it seems that there's a killer on the loose. The most dangerous killer in the animals of crime. And this fella's been killing about 8 or 10 people a day. Oh, he don't care who it is.
Oh, you know, Kingfish, with that fellow on the loose, I'm getting a little scared here myself. Do they know what he look like?
Yes, he's about 6'2", weighs about 195 pounds, wears a blue serge suit, and goes around with an axe in his hand.
An axe?
Yes, and as I understand it, he used to be a lumberjack.
Lumberjack? Oh, me. Kingfish, if he ever comes to my place, how in the world can I guard against him?
Well, that's hard to say, Andy. But if you was laying in bed at night and you hear somebody holler timber, watch out. That's all
Tell me this, Kingfish. Has they got any idea where he is operating right now?
Well, you see, Andy, he started on this rampage up at 168th Street. And judging from where they find his victims, he's working his way downtown. We are just waiting for him to hack his way through our neighborhood, that's all.
Well, what is I going to do, Kingfish? I just ain't going to hang around here and be whittled to death.
Yeah, you got a problem there, all right. This boy can give you a pretty deep haircut, Andy. Yeah, say, you know, he can do more damage with that than a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Say, but,
Wait a minute. There must be some way we can protect ourselves, Kingfish.
Yeah, wait a minute. There is, Andy. You know, we are swearing in every able-bodied man as a deputy sheriff that we can get a hold of.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, conclude me in the thing, Kingfish.
Yeah, well, I know you feel that way, Andy, and I've already had the official card made out for you saying that you was the deputy sheriff. Now, here's the card right here, Andy.
Oh, thank you, Kingfish.
Yeah, you know how the thing works, of course.
Oh, sure. If the killer tries to hit me with the axe, I shows him the card.
Let me read you the thing, Andy. I just got it from the city hall about an hour ago.
Yeah, what do it say?
They say here, we hereby appoint Andrew Brown, a deputy sheriff. This card entitles him to carry a gun and blast away at any and all persons within the confines of the city.
That's the official card.
Oh, certainly, yeah. Look at that. There's the official police department seal up in the corner there. 2 cross rubber hoses on the field of shamrocks. See it?
Okay, I has a deputy now. Where's my gun, Kingfish?
Oh, your gun? Yes, yeah, you is in there. Genuine .45 caliber automatic. And the city of New York is happy to present this to you free of charge.
Oh, thank you, Kingfish, thank you.
Now, if you'll just give me the $80 for the gun license, we're all set.
Wait a minute, $80. Being a deputy sheriff, I got to have a license?
Oh, certainly you got to have a license, and you got to have a license or you ain't allowed to carry concealed weapons.
Well, listen, look here, Kingfish. This sheriff stuff is going to cost
me... What's that last thing you said?
You got me nervous, you know that. It's going to cost too much money. I'm going to find out more about this killer before I fork over an $80 for a gun.
Yeah, but Andy...
Nothing doing, Kingfish. No, sir. No,
all right, Andy. Well, if tomorrow morning you wakes up in some undertaker's icebox, don't expect no sympathy from me, I'm telling you that.
Well, I'll take the chance, Kingfish. See you later. So long.
Well, it didn't work. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. That's to take the gun to a pawn shop and get as much as I can for it. Somebody was telling me there was a new pawn shop across town called Jackson's. Yeah, I'll go over there tonight.
Jackson's pawn shop. Oh, it's you, Sadie. Well, I'll be over in a little while. Yeah, I'm just about to close up. Yes, well, my husband ain't here, and I get awful jittery being in the store alone at night. All right, I'll see you in a little while. Well, I guess I'll close up and... Yes, sir? What can I do for you?
Oh, look, madam, I got a gun here, and I want some money. You see, Holy mackerel, she done fainted. Oh, me, what must I do? Why do women always faint? I ain't got no idea what to do for a woman that's fainted. I better run up the street to the drugstore and tell them to send a doctor over here. Then I better go to another pawn shop. I don't like this place.
Oh, the phone. Oh, hello. Police headquarters. This is Mrs. Jackson over at Jackson's pawn shop. Some man just tried to hold me up. Yes, he had on a gray pinstripe suit, a brown fedora, and a checkered vest. What? Yes, officer. I'd recognize him anywhere.
But I don't complain. I got plenty of nothing, I'm fancy free.
And nothing is a plenty for me.
I got plenty of nothing, nothing's plenty for me. I got no car, got no mule, got no misery. The folks with plenty of plenty got a lock on the door. Afraid somebody's going to rob 'em while he's out of making more. What for? When I ain't got nothing.
I got no lock on the door.
That's the way to be.
They can steal the rug from the floor. That's okay with me.
Those are things that I prize like the stars in the skies, all are free. Got plenty of nothing. Nothing and nothing's plenty for me.
Got my gel.
Got my song.
Got hip in the whole day long.
No use complaining. Got my gal. Got my Hallelujah. Got my song.
I got my honey.
Neither no money.
Everything's sunny.
To think that $1 can make a big holler.
It ain't necessarily so.
I got no lock on the door. That's the way to be.
They can steal the rug from the floor. That's okay with me.
Cause the things that I prize like the stars in the skies all are free. Got plenty of nothing. Nothing plenty for me. Got my gal. Got my Lord. Got my song.
New 1950 Rinso is a year ahead, the greatest development in soap history. It's here now, new 1950 Rinso with 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. That's right, 1950 Rinso with Solium has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap.
Well, Mr. Carpenter, I certainly agree. New Rinso is far ahead of anything else. 1950 Rinso gets my white clothes much whiter and my colored clothes so much brighter. Even brand new clothes aren't as bright as my 1950 Rinso wash.
That's right. The sensational whiter washing action of new 1950 Rinso gets and keeps your clothes whiter and brighter than any other soap.
Rinso's so wonderfully safe for clothes, too, and so kind to my hands.
Get the new 1950 Rinso tomorrow in the same green and yellow package. Now, back to Amos and Andy.
Oh, me. Well, it's too bad I couldn't have sold that gun last night. I might have at least got something for it. Well, I think I'll drop in Shorty's barber shop here. He might have some angle on how I can raise some dope.
Well, I'll be doggone if I ain't seen you in the age. You were the last man. How dare you have a hired kid, see?
Shorty, I see you reading the newspaper there. What's new in the world there?
Yeah, well, there's certainly been a lot of crime going on lately. You see here, last night over at Jackson's pawn shop, some fella tried to hold up the place.
Now, there's a coincidence. I was in Jackson's pawn shop myself last night. Well, I hope he catches the dirty crook.
Yeah, I see here that when the hold-up man pulled the gun on Mrs. Jackson, she fainted.
She fainted when I was in there, too. She must do a lot of that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Well, I think the cops are going to catch him all right, because they got a good description of the crook. He was wearing a gray pinstripe suit, a checkered vest, and a brown fedora. That's what it was.
Well, it sounded like he had on a holy smoke, Shorty. You know, I went in there last night to sell a gun, and Mrs. Jackson fainted. And she must have thought that I was trying to hold her up. Oh, me, what can I do? Yeah, the cops is looking for me. I just can't go to jail.
Well, they're trying to hold up a store is a serious charge. Best thing for you to do, Kingfish, is get out of town, get out fast. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's just what I'm going to do, Shorty. I is getting out of this town. Oh, if the police pick me up, they might make it a little rough on me.
Oh, yeah. You know something? The cops picked me up once in my hometown. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I was walking down the street. I'm walking down the street, minding my own business, when a big policeman tapped me on the shoulder and he said, "Come with me, Simpson." He took me down to the station house, and 4 or 5 cops started working me over.
Oh, they did, huh?
Oh, yeah, they beat me with their fists, and they black them out, they cut me up, they hit me with a rubber hose. Oh, they give me the works for 2 hours. Huh. Yeah, then when I'm saying, Simpson, that ought to teach you a lesson.
Well, you know, Shorty, as long as I knew you, I never knew your last name was Simpson.
It ain't, boy, did I have to laugh on them cops.
Oh, that's the story, Anna. When I walked in, and the owner seen me holding the gun, she thought it was a hold-up man, and then she fainted. Now the police is after me for robbing the store.
Oh, that's awful, Kingfish, accusing an innocent man like you of doing a thing like that.
Yeah, imagine that, accusing me of taking something. Huh.
Yeah. By the way, how much did you get?
I ain't taking nothing. I is innocent, Claire is.
Well, what you gonna do about it?
Well, I'm gonna run away, Andy. Or if they catch me, they might give me 5 or 10 years in jail. Yeah. I couldn't bear the disgrace of the family honor. Why, for 3 generations, there's never been a Stevens that has served more than 60 days.
Sure be ashamed to spoil a fine record like that.
Yeah, well, the important thing is to get out of town. After all, I was a fugitive.
Yeah, well, where you plan to fuge to?
I ain't decided yet, Andy. I got this world globe here, and I just thought I'd spin the thing like a roulette wheel and let it stop at ransom with my finger, you know. And I put my finger there. Wherever my finger stopped there, I'll go to that spot in the world.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Go ahead, spin the thing.
All right, here goes. I'll give it a spin there. Yeah. Here, I got to go to some place thousands of miles from civilization, a desolate wasteland where the long arm of the law and justice can never reach me. Right. Wait a minute. There.
Where'd it stop?
New Jersey.
That ain't no good, Kingfish. They can drag you back through the Holland Tunnel. Yeah. Let me spin that thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Give it a spin there, Andy.
Yeah.
Here. All right, now stop it. What you got there?
Do you ever hear of a country called Rand McNally?
Going there, though, I don't speak that language. I'll find someplace. So I guess the best thing for me to do is just to get on the train and keep going.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah, well, I better get on home, pack a few things, and get on my way, Andy.
Yeah, tell me this. You done cleaned up all your affairs here and everything?
Yes, and all except one little thing. My wife, Sapphire.
Oh, yeah.
You see, I might come back in a couple of years, and on the other hand, I might never come back. Mm. And if that happens, Sapphire would be all alone in the world. And you've been my friend for years, and I'd like to ask you to do me one favor.
Yeah, what is it, Kingfish?
And if I don't come back, would you marry Sapphire?
Me marry Sapphire? Listen, Kingfish, why should I pay for your crime?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Sapphire, I tell you, I ain't got no time for explanation. I got to finish packing. My train leaves from the 125th Street station in 30 minutes.
But, George, all you've told me is that you're leaving.
Sorry, Sapphire, I can't tell you no more than that.
George, there's some funny things been going on around this house. I might as well tell you, I seen that gun hid in your drawer, and I also seen that newspaper clipping you had in there with a story about an attempted pawn shop robbery.
Forget it.
And the man they're looking for was wearing a gray pinstripe suit and a checkered vest just like yours.
So long, Sapphire. You'll hear from me someday, old girl.
Oh, me. My suspicions was right all along. And he must have done it just to raise money to buy me an Easter outfit. And to think that I said he was selfish. I just got to do this. I can't let George get into any worse trouble by becoming a fugitive from justice. Hello, police headquarters? I got something to tell you. If you want the man who tried to rob Jackson's pawn shop last night, you can pick him up at the 125th Street Railroad Station. Yes, he'll be there in a half hour. And his name is George Stevens.
New 1950 Rinso is here. It's ready to use right now. Ask your dealer for Rinso and get the amazing new 1950 Rinso with Solium. It's a year ahead. 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap.
Mr. Carpenter, my 1950 Rinso wash is really beautiful. The white clothes are whiter than new. Now, all my colored washables, and I have so many, are even brighter than new.
It's because of the sensational new washing action of 1950 Rinso. 1950 Rinso gets and keeps your clothes whiter, brighter than new. Whiter, brighter than any other soap.
And yet Rinso is so kind to my hands, and I know it's so safe for all my wash.
Ladies, tomorrow be sure you get the economical giant size of new 1950 Rinso. And now, back to Amos and Andy.
The municipal court, City of New York, District 11 is now reconvened. Case of the People versus George Stevens, attempted armed robbery. Judge Herbert L. Wilkins presiding.
We'll proceed with the case. Will the prosecutor kindly resume questioning the witness?
Yes, Your Honor. Will Mrs. Jackson please return to the stand?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mrs. Jackson, to sum up your testimony, you state that last Friday night the defendant, George Stevens, entered your pawn shop.
That's right. I was about to close up when he walked in, pointed a gun at me, and said, "I want some money."
I see. And upon seeing the gun, you fainted, thus frightening the defendant who ran from your store.
That is correct.
Thank you. That will be all.
Does the attorney for the defense, Mr. Stonewall, care to cross-examine the witness?
Yeah, Your Honor, that's just what I've been waiting for.
What you going to do, Stonewall?
Don't worry, Kingfish. Now, I got a question here that'll knock a dead. Mrs. Jackson, is it not true that you formerly resided in St. Louis, where you was a notorious fence for the Blue Dragon mob? And is it not true, Mrs. Jackson, that you served 10 years in the state penitentiary for receiving stolen goods?
No, it is not.
Guess I got the wrong Jackson.
Do you have any more questions?
No, she ain't the right woman. Ain't no use arguing with her.
The witness may step down and the defense may proceed.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. As a character witness for my client, I'd like to call Andrew H. Brown to the stand.
Yeah, come right up.
Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir, I does all that.
Now, Mr. Brown, before we start your testimony, you is an old friend of the defendant, George Kingfish Stevens, ain't you?
Yes, sir, I has known him a long time.
Now, how would you mind telling the court under just what noble circumstances you met the defendant?
Well, it was about 18 years ago at a carnival. I reached in my pocket for my wallet and shook hands with Mr. Stevens.
Get down off the stand quick.
Counselor, you mean you don't want to ask the witness any more questions?
What for? He ain't doing me no good.
The witness may step down.
Your Honor, at this point, I would like to bring the defendant, Mr. George Stevens, to the stand. How about the chair there, bud?
Okay there, Stonewall. Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. Kingfish, I think you done hurt the case already.
Counselor, don't you realize a reprehensible remark like that indicates that your legal perspicacity is negligible?
Oh, man, yeah.
Will the
proceed with examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Now, Mr. Stevens, I'd like to ask you a question. Just because you went into Jackson's pawn shop at 10 o'clock last night, stuck a loaded gun in Mrs. Jackson's face, and demanded money, that don't mean it was your intention to rob her, does it?
No, it does not.
Of course not. You just went in there to... all you wanted to do, you was only... why was you sneaking around there anyhow?
I told you I just wanted to sell the gun.
Yeah, and the reason you pointed in her face was so that she could see that the inside of the barrel was all right.
Well, I didn't point the gun in her face.
Oh, stomach job, huh?
No.
Take it easy, client. At this point, Your Honor, I'd like to show that my client had no intention of committing a holdup. And to prove that point, I wish to state that my client went into that pawn shop with a gun that wouldn't fire under any circumstances. Here's the gun right here in my hand. What? You can pull this trigger all you want. Now, I'd like to ask the court's permission to resign from this.
Wait a minute. Look here, Your Honor. I was innocent. I only went in that pawn shop to pawn the gun. After the woman fainted, I even tried to get a doctor and everything. Believe me, I innocent.
Well, Mr. Stevens, in view of the fact that you took nothing from the pawn shop and that you have no previous record of robbery, plus the fact that your story could very well be true, I'm going to dismiss this case.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Stevens, I wish to say that the arrest of an innocent man like yourself is always regrettable. You have my best wishes for the future.
Hey, wait a minute, John. I think I deserve a little pat on the back myself. After all, this is the 5th time in the past year I done got this crook off.
Oh, wait a minute. Is the kingfish home yet, Sapphire?
No, he ain't, Amos. I thought he was coming back from the courthouse with you and Andy.
No, he said something about going over to Robinson's department store to do some kind of shopping. He said something about a East outfit. Andy went with him.
Robinson? East outfit? Oh, Amos, that's the most wonderful news I ever got.
What do you mean, Sapphire?
Well, Amos, this whole thing started when I told George about an East outfit I'd seen in Robinson. I told him he better get it for me.
Oh, I see. So that's why he was so anxious to raise the money.
Yes, Amos. And to think that after all he's been through, he still remembered my Easter outfit. How could I ever have called him selfish? Wait a minute, I hear the key in the door. That must be George now.
Yeah, well, here I is, folks. Hi there, Kingfish.
Oh, George, I'm so glad you're home and that horrible trial is over.
Yeah, me too, honey.
But, George, what's all them packages you got with you?
Well, that's a surprise, Sapphire. But I'll tell you. In these boxes is the most beautiful Easter outfit you ever see it in your whole life. Hat, shoes, and everything.
Oh, George, I just know I'm gonna love.
Yes, I think you will, honey, but there's just one thing. I think I'm going to have the trousers shortened about 2 inches on it.
You know, Amos, the only trouble with hearing Ken Carpenter talk about 1950 Rinso is this. Everybody else thinks it's 1949. But I can't help feeling that they're behind the times.
Well, Andy, the women who use 1950 Rinso, they ain't behind the times. They is a year ahead.
Well, that's right, Amos, because new 1950 Rinso, here a year ahead, is the greatest development in soap history. 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. More women use Rinso than any other wash day soap in the world. Get new 1950 Rinso with Solium.
Good night, folks.
See you next Sunday.
Lifebuoy gets skin cleaner.
Lifebuoy with its purifying ingredient gets skin cleaner. Stops BO as no other leading soap can.
Yes, doctors proved it.
You are cleaner, safer from BO when you bathe daily with Lifebuoy. Get Lifebuoy Health Soap right away.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
Wait a minute. Have you heard the whistler?
I'm the whistler. If you could look upon Charlie as I do, you'd realize he's inanimate, dead, with no power to harm.
That was old Peter Medford, the jungle explorer, now confined to a wheelchair with paralysis.
I would suggest that you leave this place at once, Miss Medford. At once.
That was Clay Alden, Peter Medford's secretary. And this is Marie, Peter Medford's young niece.
No, no, no. It's no dream. It's here. Here in my room.
Saturday night, and CBS presents another in the new mystery series, The Whistler.
And I, the whistler, know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, many secrets hidden in the hearts of men and women who've stepped into the shadows. I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. And so I tell you tonight the strange mystery of the shrunken head. In the quickening darkness of a stormy fall evening, a young girl paces the deserted platform of a small suburban railroad station. From her anxious attitude, we know that she's waiting for someone. But just be patient, Miss Medford. There is someone coming to meet you. He has just now driven up. He's coming through the station door, walking up behind you.
Miss Medford?
Oh, yes,
Sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm Clay Alden.
Oh, yes. Uncle Peter has mentioned you in his letters. His secretary, aren't you?
That's right.
Where is my uncle?
He was disappointed he couldn't meet you. Pretty much of a task for the old gentleman to get around these days. You see, he's confined to a wheelchair.
Oh, I didn't know. Serious?
Legs are paralyzed. Result of jungle fever. Just came on him lately.
How awful.
Yes, it's a shame, all right. Well, shall we get going? Car's out front. Better run for it or you'll get wet.
Yes.
I'll take care of your luggage.
Thank you very much.
Rather a disappointing reception, Marie Medford, wouldn't you think? You have come over 2,000 miles all by yourself just to see the only living relative you have in the world. And then you are met by a stranger. The car turns up the tree-lined driveway. This, Marie, is what is known in this countryside as Medford Manor. Yes, Medford Manor. It's all that the name implies, a gloomy pile of a structure, even made gloomier by the blackness of the night and the driving rain. Oh, someone has heard the car approach. The door is open. It's the butler, Victor. Well, Marie, are you going in? What a pity you don't know what I do. You'd never cross that threshold if you did. Too late now. Your luggage is being brought in. The young man and the butler stand beside you. The door closes.
Victor?
Yes?
Take Miss Medford's luggage upstairs to the south corner bedroom.
The south corner bedroom, sir?
Certainly. Why not?
Very good, sir. Any further instructions?
No. Oh, has Mr. Medford retired yet?
Not yet, sir. He's in his study. I just gave him his warm milk. He may have dozed off, sir.
All right. Thank you, Victor.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Would you care to follow Victor to your room, Miss Medford?
I'd like to see my uncle now, if I could, please.
Very well. Come this way. Here we are. I'll speak to him. Wait here, please.
Well, Marie, how do you like it? You get a feeling of something not as it should be? Strange fellow, this Clay. And the butler, too. Look about you.
What a depressing house. Huge and cold and unfriendly.
Not at all as you'd imagined it. Is it, Marie?
Your uncle will see you now.
Thank you.
Marie, my dear child, come in, come in, come in.
Uncle.
Well, my poor child, take off those wet things at once. Alden, what's the matter with you? My niece will catch her death. Help her off with those things.
Sorry, Mr. Medford.
Thank you.
Bless my soul, pretty as a picture. You got a kiss for us?
Of course.
That's it. Now you sit down here beside me. I'm sorry I couldn't meet you, my dear, but I'm afraid the ravages of old age and malaria have finally caught up with me. My one comfort is this wheelchair. Getting onto it, though, you should see me wheeling all over the house. The only thing that baffles me is the stairs. My life is now confined to the first floor only. Oh, pretty bad trip, wasn't it?
Seemed endless.
Well, you're here now, thank goodness. This is your home. You're free to come and go and do whatever you please.
Thank you, Uncle Peter.
Don't suppose any of this is what you imagined. I know that I'm different from what I'd hoped you'd find.
Tell me, Uncle Peter, do you think you'd have recognized me if you hadn't known I was coming?
Recognize you? Why, of course. You have the family of Medford written all over you. No mistaking you, my dear. Well, Alden, what are you standing there for? What are you staring at?
Oh, waiting to see if you need anything for this.
No, that's all. I'll ring for you if I need you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I forgot to thank him.
For what? He gets paid for whatever he does?
Forgive me for saying this, but somehow I don't like that young man.
Was he rude to you?
Oh, no, not actually. But he seems to resent my being here. And the butler, he seems resentful, too. I feel as though I don't belong.
Oh, they're harmless enough. But getting back to you, I was so sorry I was in South America at the time it happened. Must have been pretty ghastly for you, my child.
Like a nightmare, Uncle Peter. I'm not myself yet.
I should think not. An only child losing both parents so suddenly and so horribly.
Maybe it was a good thing it was sudden. It had to happen at all. One spectator at the crash said that they never knew what happened.
Now, you mustn't talk about it. All that's behind you. A new life from now on,
Of course. That's the way I want to look at it, Uncle Peter. And I'd like to get something to do.
What? Oh, no.
Oh, yes, really, I would. I want to be active if I can. I'm quite capable. I'd really like to get a job, Uncle Peter.
Well, bless my soul.
Secretarial work or anything.
Well, that might not be a bad idea. Keep you from brooding. We'll see what we can do. And now I have a little surprise for you. You haven't seen my collection.
No, I haven't. Mother and Father often talked about it.
Well, if you'll just open that door over there, I'll show some of it to you.
Oh, this one?
That's right. You'll find the light switch just inside.
Why, it's a regular museum. All these glass cases.
Over here, my dear. Now, look at these. Well, what do you think of them?
Well, they're horrible, Uncle Peter. They look like tiny human heads.
Well, that's exactly what they are. Life-size at one time, but isn't it remarkable the way they shrink them down? Look at this one. See his little features? Perfect in every detail. He's my favorite. Interesting history about him. He was once a white man.
Oh.
Forced down in the South American jungle when his plane cracked up. The headhunters got hold of him, and there he is. His name is Charlie. I'd like to see him closer. I can unlock the case.
No, please. Do you mind if I don't look anymore?
Oh, dear. I keep forgetting people are sometimes shocked by these things. I see them only through a collector's eyes. Oh, well, you'll have lots of time to look over my jungle paraphernalia. Meanwhile, perhaps you'd better get some rest. Would you like Victor to get you something to eat?
No, thank you, Uncle Peter. But I am rather tired. I think I'll say goodnight to you.
Know your way about, do you?
Yes, I'll find my room. Good night, Uncle Peter.
Good night, my sweet child. I'll see you in the morning.
Poor Marie. Know something? You're going to have dreams tonight. Unpleasant ones, too. Well, let's move the clock ahead and go to Marie's bedroom. It's a little after 3 in the morning. She's asleep now. The rain's still coming down. The wind moans outside. Hear it? Yes, Marie's asleep. Looks peaceful enough lying there in that big 4-poster bed. But suddenly she begins to toss.
My name's Charlie. My name's Charlie. My name's Charlie.
No. Uncle Peter! Oh, how foolish. Only a dream. But it seems so real. I'm sure I heard it whisper.
My name's Charlie.
Only the wind. Oh, I wish I hadn't seen that dreadful thing.
Miss Medford, are you all right?
Who's there?
Clay Olden.
Oh, yes, Mr. Alden. I just had a bad dream, that's all. I'm quite all right, thank you.
Well, if you need anything, just ring.
Yes, I will. Sorry I disturbed you.
Not at all.
Oh, I must get some sleep. Stop dreaming.
But little sleep for you, Marie. The moments tick by with dreadful slowness. Fearing to close her eyes, she lies staring at the roof of her bed, lying in agony for the moment when that hideous little head will again come floating in through space. It is morning now. A dreary fog still hovers depressingly over the old house, a cold clamminess which only adds to Marie's sensation of uneasiness. In the dismal morning room, Victor is serving breakfast to Clay Alden and Marie.
Shame you didn't rest well last night, Miss Medford.
It's just the newness of everything. I'll get used to it, Victor.
I hope you will, miss.
Of course you will.
Oh, and Mr. Alden, don't mention anything to my uncle about that silly dream I had last night.
Oh, of course not.
Did you have a bad night, miss?
Yes. The daytime makes such a difference in things. Even you seem different, Mr. Alden.
For the better, I trust.
Oh, sorry. That wasn't very complimentary. Oh, here comes Uncle.
Well, good morning, you two.
Good morning, Mr. Medford.
Morning, Uncle Peter.
You look quite fit this morning, sir.
Feeling splendidly. Had the best night's sleep in I don't know how long. And how are you feeling, my child?
Quite well, thank you, Uncle.
Oh, you remember our conversation of last evening? I mean about you wanting to do something?
Yes?
I think I've got it for you. Friend of mine named Phineas Drake. Collects books. Just purchased the library complete. Wants someone to catalog it for him. Small pay, but not too difficult. Well, how does it sound?
Oh, it sounds wonderful. It's just what I want.
Splendid. I'll call him again after breakfast. Can you imagine such an ambitious young girl, Alden? Wants to work, and she's only worth a cool $1 million.
Oh, not yet, I'm not, Uncle Peter.
Well, whenever you become of age, or whatever it said in your father's will.
I thought you knew what it said. I won't inherit my cool $1 million until I'm married.
What was that, Miss Medford?
You see, right away you put notions into his head. She said she won't come into her inheritance until she marries. Why her father made that strange provision, I shall never know. But, Marie, you stay your distance from this young man.
Oh, Uncle Peter, you're making him embarrassed.
Can't an old man have his little joke? Anyway, with all the eligible young men you'll meet, poor Alden won't stand a chance.
Oh, Peter, please.
All right. Victor, where are my eggs?
Right here, sir.
Oh, yes, soft-boiled eggs. Wretched diet. Tell me, my dear, did you find your room comfortable?
Oh, yes, it's a lovely room. It's almost like a castle.
Oh, I miss my old room. The one next to yours. I haven't been up there in over a month. One day soon I'll have Victor and Alden carry me up those stairs just to see if the place looks the same. Victor, serve my niece some more coffee.
Yes, of course, sir.
So, Marie, you're going to have something to do, eh? Well, you're an intelligent girl. Should do well at your new assignment. It's harder work than you thought, though.
Hours of scanning small print and copying down the individual histories of countless books.
All goes well for several weeks, and then early one afternoon, you return home, Marie, to find your uncle as usual in his study. Why are you so upset, Marie?
Uncle Peter?
Marie! Well, you're home early. You're not finished already?
Finished as far as Mr. Phineas Drake is concerned. I can't understand it. I've done my work well. This afternoon, Mr. Drake came to me and said he had no further use for my services.
What?
Didn't explain why, just looked at me queerly and said he preferred someone else to finish the job.
Well, that's strange. Oh, well, he's an old crank. Don't let this upset you. We'll find something else for you to do. No, don't you worry.
But what's wrong with my work, Mr. Palando? Surely it's been satisfactory.
Well, you see, because of the peculiar nature of my profession, I must have someone more experienced. I'm sorry, Miss Medford.
But I didn't, Professor Hanley. I did exactly as you instructed. What on earth is wrong?
You'll excuse me, Miss Medford, but, your ability as an assistant has not come up to standard.
Please listen, Dr. Humphrey. I've studied botany, and I've checked this manuscript most carefully. There's not a single mistake.
Very sorry, Miss Medford, but they're not all acceptable. Have to get someone else.
I just can't understand it, Uncle Peter. Is there something wrong with me?
Well, I shall certainly call Dr. Humphrey right away.
Oh, no, I'd rather you didn't.
But it was only the other day he telephoned me and said what an efficient secretary he thought you were.
Something wrong somewhere.
Oh, you know, Marie, I think I'd give up this idea of wanting to work. I haven't mentioned it to you, but you're really not looking your best lately.
Well, to tell the truth, Uncle, I haven't been sleeping well. I have the most frightening nightmares. In fact, it's the same dream every night.
Well, that's odd. What's the dream about?
Well, I keep seeing that little head. The one you said was called Charlie.
Oh, dear. I suppose I made a mistake showing that to you on your first night. If you could only look upon Charlie as I do, you'd realize it is inanimate, dead, with no power at all to do you harm. You build up a phobia about that head. Now, the thing to do is to destroy that fear by facing it. You come along with me, my dear.
You mean in there again?
It's the only way. Now, come along.
Oh, no, Uncle Peter.
I know what I'm doing. Open that door, Marie. I'm going to make you realize how foolish you've been. Over here, my dear. Oh, I know you think I'm being cruel, but I know my psychology. Why, that's strange.
What is it, Uncle Peter?
Why, somebody's broken into this case. Ring for Victor and get Alden here at once.
Is something missing?
Somebody has deliberately taken that head.
So Charlie is missing, eh? Wonder who could have broken the lock and lifted the little head from its black velvet pad. I wonder. But now, several nights have passed, and still the head called Charlie has not reappeared. Marie has just taken a sedative her Uncle Peter gave her and is now lying on her bed, tossing fretfully, praying for sleep. Sleep, Marie, tonight?
Oh, dear heaven. No dreams tonight. Let me get some sleep.
My name's Charlie.
No.
My name's Charlie.
No.
My name's Charlie.
No.
Yes, Marie. Open your eyes and look at me.
No.
You're holding me in your hands, Marie.
What's wrong, Miss Medford?
Where's my uncle?
He's downstairs asleep. Well, you're frightened out of your wits. Another of those dreams?
It was no dream this time. The head. It's there in my room.
What?
It told me to open my eyes and look at it. And there it was in my hands. I was so frightened I threw it to the floor.
Oh, I know dreams can seem terribly
Oh,
real,
it was no dream, I tell you. It's there now in my room. When I threw it on the floor, it rolled to the foot of my bed. Oh, don't look at me as though I'm insane. Come look for yourself if you don't believe me.
Just as you say.
It's right here. I'll turn on this lamp here. Now, it's gone. It was here. It was. I saw it as plainly as I can see you. Oh, I know you think I'm crazy. But I saw it. I saw it, I tell you, I saw it.
Miss Medford, please.
What's wrong, Miss Medford? I thought I heard you scream. Marie!
It's your uncle.
Are you all right?
I'm coming down, Uncle Peter. I must talk to you.
Now, you must get hold of yourself, my dear.
Oh, you won't think I'm crazy. But I really did see it. I touched it. And it was nestled like an orange in my hand. I woke up and threw it on the floor. And when Mr. Alden and I came back to the room, it was gone. Oh, you don't believe I actually saw it. Do you?
Now, compose yourself. I want to ask you some questions. First of all, in this dream, do you hear a voice of any kind?
Yes. A voice that whispers, "My name's Charlie," over and over. But tonight it said something different.
Now, you needn't go on, my dear. I had hoped and prayed with all my heart that this wouldn't happen to you. I'm afraid it has.
What are you trying to tell me, Uncle Pete?
You've heard me go on about the fine old Medford stock. Well, it so happens our branch isn't so fine. There's been something wrong with us.
You mean insanity? Oh, well, if there is insanity in the family, why haven't I heard of it before?
Because, my dear, it's the Medford secret.
Oh, Peter, I'm frightened.
Whatever you do, Marie, you must not let go of yourself.
But it's not easy being told you're mad. Uncle Peter, if I am afflicted, then all those people must have known. That's why they discharged me. But how did they know? What did I do that would give evidence?
Perhaps you do things you're not aware of.
Maybe I do. Seems the only logical answer. Oh, Uncle Pete, what's to become of me?
Now, we'll work this out together, my dear child. No one will ever know. You can depend upon me. I won't leave you. From tonight on, I shall be taken upstairs, and I'll stay near you. Knowing that which afflicts us gives us a weapon with which to fight it. Just you rely upon me, my dear.
Uncle Pete. Oh, Uncle Pete. Yes, who is it?
Clay Alden. I must see you for a moment.
Very well.
Better not close it. I'll have to talk quietly.
Nothing wrong?
Terribly wrong. The old gentleman's asleep in the next room. I had to wait till he dozed off before I could see you.
Well?
It's about the head.
The head?
The one he calls Charlie. It's back in its case.
When did this happen?
Sometime last night, I guess, after your nightmare.
Yes, I'm convinced now that that's all it was.
I'm not so sure.
What?
When you threw Charlie to the floor, a piece of his ear broke off. I found it after you went downstairs. Here it is. It's Charlie's ear, all right. I checked it very carefully.
Oh, no, this doesn't make sense.
Did you ring for me, miss?
No, Victor, no, I didn't ring.
Oh, sorry, miss. Excuse me.
Miss Medford, you're in grave danger. You've got to leave this house as quickly as you can and never come back.
What's going on in here?
Uncle.
What was that I heard you telling my niece Clay?
I said she should leave this house and never come back.
All the impudence. Alden, explain yourself.
I'll be glad to, sir. I think Miss Medford is in danger of losing her sanity as well as her life.
What is all this poppycock? Are you trying to frighten my niece? Lord knows she's been through enough.
She's been through too much. If she weren't made of pretty stout stuff, she'd have been a gibbering idiot by this time.
Alden, you're packing your things and leaving at once.
Leaving? I'm afraid you're wrong, sir. I'm not leaving. Not yet. Maybe you're leaving.
Now, Mr. Alden, what's the meaning of this?
I'm sorry to break it to you this way, but I'm definitely convinced your uncle is a diabolical fiend.
I can take so much and no more. Look here, Alden. If you know what's good for you, you'll leave here at once. At once, do you hear?
You're pretty anxious to get rid of me, but it's too late. Miss Medford, you remember your father's will. You'd come into your money only if you married. Well, if you didn't marry, Uncle Peter would get the money. And if he could prove you were insane, you'd never be able to marry. You see how it all works out?
Well, how dare you, Mr. Alden?
To that maniac.
Listen to me, Miss Medford. Your uncle, your loving uncle, was the one who telephoned your employers and told them you were crazy. Phineas Drake and all the others told me so today.
I don't believe it.
Lies!
Why, your uncle even told me you were crazy. I know what's happened. He himself smashed the lock and took the head from its case and planted it last night in your room. If you'll stand on a chair and look above your bed as I did this afternoon, you'll see a small radio loudspeaker. It's hooked up to a microphone in the back stairs hallway. The voice you heard was your Uncle Peter.
I don't believe you.
Last night, after you came out in the hallway, your Uncle Peter grabbed up the head, stepped out onto that balcony, and climbed down the vines to his study.
Why, he's as mad as a March hare. How could I possibly be a party to such a monstrous plot? Why, I can't even walk.
Look at this ear, a piece of Charlie's ear. I found it in Marie's room. That proves she wasn't dreaming, and it fits perfectly. I've tried it.
Why, you... Give me that ear. Give it to me!
Oh, Peter, you're walking.
Give it to me! Look at him, Marie, standing unaided. Does that prove anything to you?
Uncle Peter. Oh, then it's true.
All right, it's true. I can walk. But you are insane, Marie. Insane. You'll never marry anyone, Marie. I'll see to that. Victor, grab him.
Don't move, Mr. Medford. Easy now.
Don't believe what Alden says. You're crazy, Marie. There's no escaping it. You'll have those dreams, and Charlie will visit you every night. You'll hear him saying, "My name's Charlie. My name's Charlie. My name's Charlie."
Hold him, Victor.
Got him, sir.
I think you're the one who's crazy, Medford. Maybe that could be proved.
Take your hands off of me.
Take it easy now, Mr. Medford. Take it easy.
There's nothing wrong with me. You know it.
Is the car ready, Victor?
Yes, it's ready. Come in, gentlemen. These are the officers.
Then you'd better take him away.
Yes, sir. Please come quietly, Mr. Medford.
I'm not crazy. I'm not.
Hello.
You're lying on me. Lying. Lying. You hear? You're lying.
I'm terribly sorry about this, Marie. Terribly sorry. But it's all for the best.
But how can it be for the best? But think what this means. He's my father's brother, and if he's insane, then it means that I might be too. Run from the parents.
No, don't worry, Marie. Don't worry. You're safe. You're perfectly normal, I know.
No?
Yes. You see, he wasn't your real uncle. He was your father's foster brother. I found proof. So you see, you've nothing in the world to fear.
How do you know that?
Someday, Marie, I'll tell you all about it. Tomorrow, maybe.
Why don't you tell her now, Clay? Tell her why you were working as Peter Medford's secretary. Because your father was Peter's partner, his partner. That your father was ruined in business by Peter and killed himself in disgrace. That you suspected him of having cheated your father. That you came to find the evidence, and discovered in time Peter's diabolical plan to prevent Marie from ever marrying. Better tell her, Clay. I would.
CBS has presented The Whistler. Original music for this production was composed and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Tonight's Whistler story was written by Joseph Kearns, directed by J. Donald Wilson, and originated from Columbia Square in Hollywood. Next week, same time,
I, the Whistler, will return to tell you the strange story of the curse. Good night.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
We present My Favorite Husband, a new series based on Isabel Scott Rorick's gay, sophisticated Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. 10 years ago, the town's most eligible bachelor, George Cougat, married socially prominent Elizabeth Elliott. The lavish wedding kept the society columns all over the country in copy for weeks. The New Yorker said,
"The bride and groom were dressed to the nth degree of smartness. Best man was a polo pony."
The Hearst papers said,
"The bride and groom were dressed handsomely, an attractive comment from guest Douglas MacArthur."
And the Reader's Digest said, "The bride and groom were dressed." Well, after the honeymoon, George sold his polo pony, bought a stylish suburban home, took the first job that came along, 5th vice president of a bank. And now the Cougats are just George and Liz, two people who live together and like it. George says,
"When I married Liz, she didn't know a thing about keeping house. She couldn't cook, she couldn't sew, she couldn't clean. But later she overcame this lack of domesticity in a most ingenious manner."
Liz says,
"I got a maid."
And now, let's take a peek at the Cougats. It's early morning, and there's husband George at the breakfast table. But where's wife, Liz? Oh, there she is upstairs in the bedroom with Katie, the maid. Well, this is certainly unusual. Liz is getting into a formal evening gown. Let me check again. It's only 5 minutes after 9. Well, surely there's a reason for wearing an evening gown at this early hour.
"Oh, just a little more, Katie. Can you get the zipper up now?"
"Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
the zipper's up."
"Oh, how does it look, Katie? Would you consider it too slinky?"
"Well, there's hardly enough of it to tell." "If you'll pardon me, Mrs. Cougat, I've seen more cloth on a Roquefort cheese."
"It isn't as skimpy as all that. Now, where's my corsage?"
"Oh, here it is, ma'am."
"I'll just pin it on here. No, maybe here.
Oh, what's wrong, Mrs. Cougat?"
There's no place to pin it."
"I'll get you a gown that has a little more to it, Mrs. Cougat. But then..."
"Then what, Kitty?"
"You are having your portrait painted today, aren't you?"
"Yes."
"Well, then maybe you'd better wear the gown you have on."
"Why?"
"Well, as long as you're paying for a portrait, you might as well have as much of you in the picture as possible."
"No, Katie, we might move to Boston someday, and I wouldn't want my portrait banned."
"Oh, here's a more sensible gown, ma'am. Have you told Mr. Cougat about the painter coming today?"
"Not yet, Katie. I'll tell him at breakfast. Now hurry and get me out of this tight thing. I feel like a 10-inch weenie in a 5-inch roll." morning, George, darling.
Good morning, Liz. You're looking very...
George, what's wrong?
That evening gown.
Well, you've seen me wearing an evening gown before.
Well, I've seen you wearing galoshes, too, but not at breakfast.
Of course not. It never rains under the table. Darling, the reason I'm wearing this gown is because I'm going to have my portrait painted. The artist is coming this morning.
Having your portrait painted?
Mm-hmm.
What in the world for?
Well, Alice Sturm had herself sketched, so...
Alice Sturm, I might have known. The old story of keeping up with the Joneses.
It's nothing like that, George. This is entirely different. This is keeping up with the Sturmses.
Darling, when Alice Sturm gave a party for an opera star, we had to give one for the Hall Johnson Choir. When Alice goes to Catalina, we have to go to Hawaii. Believe me, the day Alice Sturm has quintuplets, I want to be in Mexico.
You do? Well, what about me?
And just where is this masterpiece going to be painted?
Right here, and by a very good artist, too. His name is Damon Welch. He'll be here in a little while.
I get a kick out of those artist characters. I can hardly wait to see him. He'll probably be wearing a pink beret and have a rose clinched between his teeth. Long artistic fingers hanging down and sticking in the tops of his shoes.
No. I heard Damon Welch is different from other artists, George. They say he's very big and strong and muscular, like, who's that rugged, tall actor in the movies? You know, the one with the big arms and broad shoulders?
Marjorie Main.
No, Victor Mature.
Oh, well, don't be silly, Liz. Artists are all the same. They wear berets, live in attics, and smell of spiders.
Hello, George. Liz.
Oh, it's Corey. Come on up, Corey.
Cartwright here. Bachelor deluxe. Damsel delight. The kind of man you'd like to marry your sister.
If you hated your sister.
How are you this morning, party boy?
No party last night, George, but did I meet a beautiful creature? She had a smile like Lana Turner, a voice like Dinah Shore, and she kissed like Paulette Goddard.
What do? Date her or buy tickets to her?
Don't speak lightly of this woman, Liz, for I think that at last Corey Cartwright is in love.
You, Corey?
Yes, George. I feel that this is the real thing. I think I shall marry this girl.
Corey, that's wonderful. What's her name? Where does she live?
Darn, I knew I forgot something. Hey, Liz, I just noticed you're wearing an evening gown.
Yes, do you like it?
It's nice, but isn't this awfully late to be getting home?
Oh.
Liz is having her portrait painted, Corey. Some artist named Damon Welch is coming over this morning.
Damon Welch?
You've heard of him, Corey?
Heard of him? That's all Alice Sturm talks about since he sketched her. I hear he has big blue eyes, curly hair, muscles galore, a tan complexion, and stands about 12 feet tall.
Really now, Corey, 12 feet tall.
Maybe it is a slight exaggeration, but I understand that before he painted portraits, he used to paint rooftops. Without a ladder.
Well, anybody could do that if they had a long brush.
Or a short house.
Well, what do I care what he's like? Excuse me, I have to make a phone call.
Who are you calling this early, darling?
The time operator. My watch has been acting up again.
Well, maybe Corey has the right time.
No, I left my watch home on my other wrist.
At the tone, the time will be 9:42 1/4.
9:42. Have to be getting down to the bank.
Right with you, George. I have a luncheon date with a girl who was a gorgeous blonde yesterday, and I'm anxious to find out what she is today.
Kiss me goodbye, George. Your kisses give me strength for the day.
When Corey Cartwright kisses them, they stay charged up for a month.
Bye, darling.
Bye-bye, Liz.
Bye.
Are you really going to the bank today, George, or are you just faking?
Huh? What are you talking about?
With that Damon Welch coming to your house today, I figured maybe you're going to sneak out and hide in the garage.
Oh, I'd forgotten all about it. Doesn't worry me in the least.
It would if you heard what Howie Sturm calls that artist.
Why, what does he call him?
A weasel with an easel.
Come on, get in the car, Corey.
Hey, don't start the motor yet, George. The artist just pulled up in your driveway. Maybe we can get a look at it.
Good. I'm still betting he has a rose between his teeth.
He's getting out of his car. Holy mackerel, George. He looks like the Empire State Building with a turtleneck sweater.
Oh, he's not so much. I bet he pads that sweater with cotton.
If he does, he must have the whole plantation in Uncle Tom's cabin under there. Look at those shoulders, George, and that chest.
Corey, it doesn't take much to have broad shoulders and a big chest. All you need are muscles. Let's go.
Did you see that thick neck, George? Those pretty blue eyes?
Well, so what? My neck isn't as thick, maybe, but I have a nice neck. And look at my Adam's apple, Corey. Oh, that guy didn't have anywhere near the Adam's apple I have.
Oh, if there's anything that'll keep a home together, it's a big Adam's apple.
And as far as his blue eyes are concerned, my eyes are blue, too. Look at my eyes, Corey. See the pretty blue?
It's kind of hard to see the blue right now, George. Your face is so green.
All right, woman, face to the left. I cannot paint your portrait unless you cooperate.
Mr. Welch, I've told you a dozen times my name is Elizabeth Cougat, not woman.
Very well, Mrs. Cougat. Now be quiet, woman.
Well, one consolation, at least you know what I am.
Your dress gives you away. I don't like your nose. I shall not paint it that way.
But I like my nose. It's a good nose. Don't change it. I've had it so long now, it seems like almost a part of me.
Be still, woman.
You're very rough, Mr. Welch.
Woman, you're looking at a man who's painted the forests of Oregon and at the same time worked as a lumberjack. Sawing, climbing, cutting, and chopping. One day, the man next to me was crushed by a falling redwood. I've seen many rough things. This is a man's world. That's why I'm rough.
Did it kill him, the man the tree fell on?
To coin a quaint old phrase, he was a real gone lumberjack.
You know, Mr. Welch, you and my husband have a lot in common. He lives a rugged life, too.
What does your husband do?
He's a banker.
Oh, that is rugged.
It's plenty rugged. He goes to work every morning at 10 and doesn't get home until after 3.
Just what's rugged about that?
He has an uncomfortable office.
Liz, are you here?
Oh, you're home early, darling.
Hi, honey. How's the portrait coming? All finished, huh?
Oh, no, Damon will be back tomorrow.
Damon? You call him Damon?
Yes, now. He was terribly cold at first, but he warmed up.
How warm did he get?
Oh, George, I've just got to tell you all about him. You wouldn't believe that just an artist could have lived so much.
Too bad he lived so long.
What'd you say, dear?
I said too bad he had to run along.
You know, men certainly are misleading. Take Damon, for instance. There he is, an artist, but he's worked in the Oregon forest, and believe it or not, he's chopped down giant redwood trees.
Well, I cut down the tree in the yard, the one that made the lawn so unsightly.
That wasn't a tree, dear. That was a laundry pole.
Well, it was a tree once.
Did you notice Damon when you were leaving this morning? He came in right after you'd left with Corey.
Yes, I think I did. He was struggling to get his car door open. Didn't seem to have much strength. A tall, unhealthy-looking chap, as I recall. A padded sweater.
Damon? Oh, George, I don't think so. He's huge with big muscles and a terrific tan.
Yes, Liz, but I'm sure that under that tan there's a naturally pale face.
George, what are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Oh, say, look at this. My old photograph album. Look here. This picture of me at the beach. You noticed the muscles?
Oh, yes. That was the day you and Jimmy Paterno and Howie Sturm and the whole gang made the human pyramid.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of strength to support all those men.
Yes, it does. Look at my muscles.
Oh, there you are, right on top.
Oh, it takes a lot of strength to stay on top. There was quite a breeze that day.
Here's the picture I like. You and me in a rowboat at Simmons Park. Look, your sleeves are rolled up. Say, your arms were pretty big.
Of course. Of course.
I can't remember why I was rowing.
Well, I was saving my strength for the potato race. Are you sure you love me, Liz?
Oh, silly. Of course I love you. Why shouldn't I love you? Kiss me.
Feel those strong arms around you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm plenty strong, Liz. Way back in kindergarten, I used to beat up all the little kids.
I'll just bet you still could. Kiss me again, sweetheart.
Liz, are you positive you love me? I'm the only one? Nobody else?
Oh, don't talk such nonsense. Just hug me tighter. Make believe I'm a tube of toothpaste and pop my cap off.
Oh, that's swell. I feel great now.
Oh, George, I was thinking today, you don't have any hobbies. I believe I know of an interesting one for you.
No hobbies? I have my bird collection. 6 starlings and a dicky bird. What did you have in mind?
Why don't you take up painting as a hobby?
Painting? Oh, Liz, I'm going to bed.
Going to bed? Don't you want your dinner?
I won't need any dinner. I'll just go upstairs, pull the covers over my head, and eat my heart out.
You are listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. This is the story of my favorite husband, George Cugat, and his favorite wife, Liz, who, like most married couples, alternate in making each other first happy and then miserable. Well, at the moment, Liz is in the middle of having her portrait painted by the handsome and virile artist, Damon Welch. This makes Liz quite happy, and George quite miserable. Now George thinks this is quite wrong, and chances are he's quite right. And so he's decided it's quite time he did something about it. It's the next morning. Quite.
George, darling, you aren't eating your breakfast.
Oh, I'm not very hungry, Liz. Didn't sleep last night. I'm going to stay home today.
Stay home? George, are you ill?
Yeah, that's it. I'm sick. Awfully sick.
What's wrong?
Oh, I don't know, Liz. Maybe it's painter's colic.
Painter's colic?
Well, that is, the inside of my mouth feels like a brush.
I'd better call Dr. Buell.
What do I want with a doctor?
Well, you just said you were sick.
Oh, yeah. Call a doctor.
Oh, it's Damon. Katie!
I saw him coming, Mrs. Cougar. Oh, good morning, Mr. Wells.
Good morning, woman. Step aside and let Genius enter.
I wish he'd slammed the door on his genius.
Good morning, woman.
Good morning, Damon. This is my husband, George.
You may just call me Man.
George isn't feeling well, Damon. I'm going to call the doctor.
What's wrong with him? He looks well enough. Trouble with you, Cougat, is that soft, decadent living has finally caught up with you. You should get out of doors, do some exercises. Run the mile, do some chin-ups, push-ups, chop some wood, mow the lawn, pull some weights.
Tote that barge, lift that bale.
Oh. Liz, call the doctor now. I'm worn out.
All right, George. Let me have a look down your throat.
Certainly, Dr. Buell.
Dark down there. Don't swallow, George. This is my best flashlight. There's nothing wrong there. Exactly what seems to be the trouble, George?
Well, Doctor, I feel kind of things. First, it starts, then it stops, then it goes again, then it backs up, and then it twists completely around. What does it sound like to you?
A woman driver. Come on now, George. Tell me, what's wrong?
Well, Doctor, you see, Liz is having her portrait painted by some artist who has muscles so big they get up and walk around, and I just...
Oh, I believe I can diagnose your case now, George. Acute jealousy-itis.
Is that anything like borderline anemia?
Jealousy-itis is serious only if it isn't checked early. Fortunately, I believe I have with me the very thing you need to snap you out of it. Miss McCarthy,
I just happen to have my nurse with me.
Nurse? I don't need a nurse.
Yes, Doctor?
Mary Ann, this is Mr. Cougat, our newest patient.
I tell you I don't need it.
Oh.
How do you do? Forgive me for not standing up in bed, but I only have on the pajama tops.
Is the patient ill enough to require a nurse, Doctor?
Well, he said he wasn't. What about it, George?
Oh, I ain't long for this world.
Sit still, woman. I cannot paint your portrait unless you relax. I don't make moving pictures, you know.
Well, when are you going to paint in my hair? You still have me bald-headed. I don't like myself bald-headed. I look like my mother was frightened by Guy Kibbe.
I'll paint in your hair when I see fit, woman, and not a second sooner. Until that time, you'll remain an egghead and like it.
Damon, do you ever smile?
I laugh sometimes. My sense of humor is a bit unusual, however, not on the beaten path.
Well, what's funny to you?
Well, I laughed heartily when my friend Chadwick fell from the roof of the school in Paris.
Did Chadwick see the humor in it?
Oh, he screamed. Yes, I'll never forget it. Fractured half the bones in his body.
Yes, he must have been all broken up.
Miss McCarthy, did you hear that? My wife and the painter were laughing down there in the study. What could they have been laughing at?
Do you have a steamboat in the house, Mr. Cougat?
Steamboat? Well, of course not.
Well, then they couldn't be laughing at Fulton.
Oh, I'm serious, Miss McCarthy. I don't like them to be laughing. I'm going downstairs. Hello?
Hello, darling. What are you doing out of bed?
I heard some laughing. What was all the laughing about?
Oh, Damon was telling jokes.
Oh, how nice. Mind if I stay a while?
I know one person who objects. I cannot paint with an audience.
What a horrible painting.
George.
No, let him criticize. All genius must be criticized. But I still do not want him around. Out. Take your linted bathrobe with you.
Well, as long as you're busy, I'll go back upstairs.
Goodbye, darling.
Well, goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Nice trip. Be sure and write us.
Oh, Damon, you know something? I think my husband came downstairs because he's jealous.
Jealous? Jealousy is stupidity. Yes, I guess he could be jealous.
Well, I'm glad he's jealous. Oh, it makes me feel that I'm wanted.
You are. I want you to sit still. You never get jealous of Mr. Cougat, do you? I mean, the fact that he's upstairs right now with that attractive nurse. That doesn't faze you in the least.
Of course not. Good old faithful George. What was that?
What?
Damon, that was George and that nurse.
Oh, so? You aren't worried about good old faithful George, are you?
Certainly not. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I got to see a man about a nurse. Hello. May I come in?
Yes, Mrs. Cougat, but you mustn't stay long. I have a naughty boy on my hands, and I don't want him to get excited.
That's why I came up. How are you, George?
Oh, it's awful. I just had a relapse. I accidentally plugged my electric heating pad into the radio, and H.V. Kaltenborn got in bed with me.
He's delirious.
Yes. You better go, Mrs. Cougat.
Yes, I'll, goodbye, George. Miss McCarthy, wouldn't you like to come downstairs and boil a few thermometers or something?
I'll be right here with Mr. Cougat.
Well, bye, George.
He's gone now, Mr. Cougat. Why were you playing sick?
Because I wanted sympathy. Lots of sympathy. You know something, McCarthy? I think Liz came up only because she was jealous. She must have heard us laughing. You know what that means?
My capacity of a registered nurse, I'd say she has clean ears.
It means she loves me and worries about me. She's jealous.
Then you need have no further worry over the painter.
None whatever. He'll be laughing again soon, but I won't worry about it. I wonder why they aren't laughing. McCarthy, they're not laughing.
Doesn't that please you, Mr. Cougar?
No, they should be laughing.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going down there and find out why they're so darn quiet. Where is he? I'll break him in half.
He's gone, George.
Gone? He's not here anymore?
I had to get rid of him, darling.
Why did you have to get rid of him?
Because I knew that if he left, you'd stop playing sick, and then Miss McCarthy could get the heck out of here.
Oh. Were you a little, jealous of Miss McCarthy?
Of course not, but I know you were jealous of Damon.
That's ridiculous.
George.
Yes, Liz.
Who do we think we're kidding?
So he left, huh, George?
Yes, Corey. He left.
And George was really very nice to him.
How lucky you were, George. Suppose, instead of going quietly, the man with the big muscles had gotten tough with you.
Oh, Corey, you're just trying to stir me up.
No, seriously. What would you have done if the painter had wanted to fight? Oh, I'm sorry, George. I shouldn't embarrass you this way in front of Liz.
If Damon had wanted to fight, George would have fought, wouldn't you, darling? Wouldn't you, George?
Why, certainly. If I had his phone number, I'd call him up right now and tell him a thing or two.
Oh, I have his phone number, dear. Here.
Oh, thanks.
When Damon answers the phone, I'll catch you, George.
Hello, Damon. This is George Cougat. I've changed my mind about being nice to you. If you want to fight, just come over here whenever you feel like getting knocked for a loop. You got anything to say to that?
At the tone, the time will be 9:27 1/4.
Well.
George Cougat, kiss me. Kiss me this very instant.
Why right now?
Because you've got your dander up, and you're just dandy with your dander up.
In just a moment, Lucille Ball and Richard Denning will be back with us. Here's a friendly suggestion that may mean a lot to your own happiness. Why don't you call your family together one evening soon and say, is there anything else any of us can do in cooperation with others for the good of our community? You may find that somebody will come forward with the news of a community project.
12 tons.
Oh, I love you 100 tons.
You have a bigger truck.
George, no matter what happens, will you still love me, even when I'm old?
I'll still love you when you're old.
Will you take me out?
Yes, dear. I'll wheel you around the block every day.
George, something strange happened to Katie tonight.
Really? What was that?
Well, tonight around 9:27, Katie picked up the phone extension in the kitchen and heard a man shouting at the time operator. Good night, George.
My Favorite Husband has been presented through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
You're listening to 1940s Radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed, from the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for, teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
Friends, howdy. I'm Chad Remington, frontier lawyer from the frontier town called Dos Rios. And you can take it from a frontier lawyer that the frontier is every bit as rough and tough and as strenuous as they say. Oh, I don't mean that everybody is a gunman or lives by the law of the six gun. But by and large, most of the enforceable law is the law that's barked out of Samuel Colt's single-action frontier model. With the frontier just developing, there are areas which are unincorporated and still have no law at all. Now, in my neck of the woods, there's a 1,200 square mile section completely detached from any law governing body, which we just call the Badlands. And it was only a few weeks ago that the United States Marshal in our district sent for me and told me that there was a man in the Badlands he wanted brought back. A man he couldn't get to because the badge of his authority wouldn't extend that far. Not wearing a badge myself, I offered to gather up Cherokee O'Bannon, ride into the Badlands, and see what I could do about bringing Slash Stoner back over the border and to justice. Well, it was while O'Bannon and I were on our way up to the Badlands that something was happening on a small ranch, the O-Box O, owned by Judy McGovern, which colored and complicated the task ahead of us. Stepping out on her ranch house porch, Miss McGovern called to her foreman.
Cheyenne? Oh, Cheyenne, come over here a minute, will you?
Why, sure, Miss Judy, sure. Something I can do for you?
Are those our yearlings straggling in there through the brush?
Well, I'll be cow-kicked if they ain't. Can't understand it. Told the boys myself this morning to run them yearlings into a box canyon till we got some new drift fence up.
At the rate they're tearing our fences down, I wonder what's the use in putting new ones up.
Well, Miss, homesteaders never were welcome, even in so-called civilized country. When you get up here in the Badlands, where there ain't no...
Cheyenne, those shots, they're coming from our meadows.
They sure are, Miss. And before it gets any worse, we'd better ride.
Go on, Drago. What else happened?
Well, that's about all there is to it, Miss McGovern. Me and the boys saw someone tearing out our fences, so we come out after them. By the time we got here, they was gone.
Yeah, I wished I knew who was tearing down our fences all the time.
You know as well as I do, Cheyenne. Who was using this land as open range before my father fenced it off? Slash Stoner.
Easy now, Miss. Stoner's a pretty powerful man around these parts. If I were you, I wouldn't talk too loose about a man like that.
A man like that? A murderer, that's what. He killed my father, and someday I'm going to prove it.
I hate arguing with a lady, Miss McGovern. Especially a pretty one. But if I was in
Stoner, where did you come from?
From my place. Heard some shooting and rode over to investigate. Looks like they wrecked your fences good this time.
Looks like they wrecked my fences. You got your nerve, Stoner, when you know better than anyone else just who they are.
Miss, I used to figure you talked too much because you didn't think first. Now I know it's because you can't think at all.
Why, you...
Miss McGovern, if you've got half a brain in your head, you'll keep your mouth shut when I'm around. Because I'm afraid the only language you understand is hot lead.
Look, Cherokee, what do you make of all those punches milling around in front of that ranch house?
Billy Blue Blazes, Chad, that looks like a small-sized riot.
And if it is a riot, and since we are up in the Badlands now, maybe we're getting close to doing what the marshal asked us to do.
You mean you think Slash Stoner is right there in that front yard?
I don't know, Bannon, but until we find out, suppose you let me do the talking and you just follow my lead. All right, slow down now. Well, yes and no, miss. But if you own this place, what with it getting to be roundup time, we thought maybe you could use 2 extra hands.
Well, I might have a minute ago. But now all that I need is a first-class miracle. All my men are quitting, and I'll tell you this much. I don't blame them.
Quitting? Well, they look like you feed them enough. What's the trouble?
Well, we're sick and tired of making clay pigeons out of ourselves for $30 a month. That's what.
That's right.
Why, not 2 months ago, the girl's father was killed. Just this morning, the town marshal was gunned down. From behind. We're getting out while the getting out is good.
What's wrong? A little gun smoke bother your nose?
There's one thing about my nose. I don't go around sticking it in other people's business.
Well, looking at that twisted horn on the front of your so-called face, any business you'd find to stick it into would have to be plenty crooked.
Yeah? Well, here's something straight. Straight for your jaw.
All right. Anybody else like a free swing at my jaw? Well, then, maybe you've all changed your minds and you'd like to stay on working for the young lady here.
Well, since they'll stay, how would you two like to stay?
You bet, miss. We'll get our blanket rolls right away.
Oh, incidentally, what's your name?
My name? Well, it's not much of a name, miss, but, well, anytime you call me, I'll answer to just plain John Doe.
I see. Well, the only place I've ever heard that name before was in court. Mr. Doe. And if you have any ideas of your own about this ranch, that's where you'll end up. Back in court.
That's fair enough. But from what I've just witnessed here, I suspect the only court any of us will be in for a long while will be presided over by Judge Colt. Now, if you want to cluck your tongues and wag your heads and say I didn't know what I was getting into, well, you're as right as an early morning rain. I didn't. But before that night was over, I started to find out, with a vengeance. Deciding to go into town, my first problem was to stop Cherokee from coming with me.
Billy Blue Blazes, Chad, I'm sick and tired of you treating me like an orphan.
But you are an orphan, Cherokee.
I certainly am not an orphan. I had just as many mothers and fathers as you did.
All right, Cherokee. You might as well stop all that blustering, because I know as well as you do why you're so insistent on going into town with me. You figure if I can run into Slash Stoner, that you ought to be able to run into an old friend of yours.
Friend of mine? Who could that be?
It couldn't be anyone other than your boozing companion, John Barleycorn.
Why, of all the unfair things to say, here I make the unselfish gesture of offering to go in to protect you from the multitude of dangers which will beset you on every hand, and you have the temerity to call me a low-down name like a yaws.
Yours? What's yours?
3 fingers of bourbon and never mind the chaser. I certainly tripped you up on that one, Chad.
Yeah, you certainly did, Cherokee. But it isn't going to do you a bit of good. I'm afraid I've got trouble on my hands tonight, Cherokee. And when I find Slash Stoner, I don't want to have to keep one eye watching you at the bar and the other eye watching Stoner's hand at his holster.
Slash, will you listen to me?
What's eating on you, Drago?
It's like I just told you. After I had it all fixed so the McGovern gal's punchers quit, these 2 big jaspers ride in and knock everything higher than a kite.
Have a drink, Drago, and quit worrying, will you? Suppose she signs on 20 new punches. You think that's going to stop me?
But if you want to get that land back so that you can... Hey, see this maverick walking over here toward the bar?
Yeah?
He's the one that'd like to beat my head off this afternoon.
Very interesting, Drago. Let's call him over to have a drink. Hey, you! You! Come over here a minute, will you?
Are you calling me?
Yeah. Have a drink.
No, thanks. I don't like the company you keep.
Why, you cheap...
Drago was just telling me about you.
Oh?
He said you were one of the new hands Judy McGovern signed on.
Yeah, that's right. I'm one of the 2 new hands.
You may think you're a new hand, but to me, you look more like a broken-down old foot.
Well, you should know a lot about feet. I understand you escaped from the state pen on foot, Stoner.
Huh? What's that?
You mean you thought I wouldn't recognize you? Why, I got a piece of paper here in my pocket with your picture on it. Published by the United States Marshal.
When you see him again, give him my regards. If you live long enough to see him again.
I see you reaching down towards your holster. You want to try your luck?
Yeah. But not right now.
Thinking of waiting until my back's turned?
Maybe. It's a nice broad back. Room for about 6 slugs.
Stoner, I don't intend to have my back turned, but I do intend to get you back. Back out of the Badlands and across the border.
You sure talk tough, don't you?
I thought you and I settled that argument this afternoon. However, I see that you've got hold of your gun. You think you can do any better with that than you can with your fists?
I don't know, but I sure could make an awful good...
Now, the only reason I was interested in him, Stoner, was so that you could see I make a practice of hitting what I aim at. In your case, I'm aiming at bringing you back and turning you over to the United States Marshal soon. Real soon. Next morning, Cherokee and I managed to get Cheyenne alone and do a little groundwork on him. Important groundwork.
Partner, it's just like I'm a-telling it to you. The gal really can't run a ranch like her daddy could. And unless she can raise some money, the bank over here is going to gobble her up.
Well, then why doesn't she drive her cattle over to Mendocino and raise some money?
Oh, great idea. Drive the cattle over to Mendocino.
What do you mean, Cheyenne?
Well, how far do you think she'd get before some of these black-hearted, side-whining buzzards around here swooped down and took every head of cattle she had?
Do you think you could convince her to at least try to drive them to Mendocino?
Probably could, but it'd be just like convincing the gal to commit suicide.
I'll tell you what, Cheyenne. You convince Miss Judy to drive to Mendocino and sell the cattle, and I'll promise you that no matter what happens, she'll get enough money to pay off the bank.
Promises like that don't mean very much, son. Miss Judy's father now, he promised the bank he'd pay him off. And look what happened to him and his promises.
Now, you do as I ask you to, Cheyenne, and that'll make 2 promises I've got to fulfill while I'm up here. And believe me, mister, I'm going to make both of them stick unless I end up in a little ranch of my own in the Badlands, Boot Hill.
We'll return to the second act of The Badlands, our exciting frontier town adventure, in just a few moments. And now, Frontier Town.
Well, maybe you're like Cherokee and thought that I was bluffing when I promised Cheyenne that I'd see Judy McGovern would get enough money to pay off the bank if she at least tried to drive her cattle to Mendocino. It was just an idea I had, but an idea I felt would work. And what happened subsequently over at Slash Stoner's dismal ranch house certainly proved that I was on the right track.
I told you that new man was going to make trouble, Slash. Now he's gone and done it.
Done what?
He's got her rounding up her beef, getting them ready to drive to Mendocino to sell. Once she sells the cattle and raises the money...
And what makes you think she can raise the money?
Now look here, Slash. If you mean you want us to raid that cattle drive, nothing doing. When you first hired me, it was a question of just scaring them off their spread. But now...
Yeah? But now?
Well, by thunder. First you kill her old man, then you gun down the marshal, and now you're talking about more shootings. Maybe you want to end up in jail, but I don't.
I've been in jail once too often. But I've got a pretty good idea where you'll end up, you yellow-spined...
Yeah? Does this look like it?
Yes, you backbiting rat. Because you haven't got salt enough to pull that trigger. Go on, pull it. Why, your hand's trembling now like you had palsy. What you need is...
Blast you, Slash.
Look at that. Not 6 inches away from me. And the best you could do is break a window. Here, give me that gun.
Slash, you see, Slash...
Never mind that whining, I'm trying. You get that job done for me right. Because if you slip up, the next time I see you, I'll blast you the way I did that town marshal.
I understand, Slash. Honest.
And something else. I don't just want that McGovern cattle. I want that busybody's hide. All full of holes. I'll get busy. I'm going to town and order a few dozen funerals.
Mr. Doe? John?
Oh, you talking to me, Miss McGovern?
Yes, Well, I guess I was wrong about you. You did a wonderful job rounding up the stock the way you did, and, well, I appreciate it.
Thanks, miss, but, well, you save your appreciation until you've got the bank paid off.
What do you know about the bank?
Oh, I know a few things, Miss Judy, that I don't talk about. Oh, Cherokee.
You call me, Chad?
Yes, any sign of anything in that gorge ahead?
Don't see anything yet.
What do you mean, is there any sign of anything?
Well, if anyone's going to raid our drive, that's about the most likely place for it. Well covered and... Now, you see what I mean? All right, rein up, boys, and hit for cover. All right, find yourself a nice big rock, miss. Those mavericks are in dead earnest.
What are you doing? Are you just going to let them take my cattle?
I reckon so, miss. There are 5 of us and about 20 of them.
Why, you quitter. Well, I'm not going to let them get away with it without even trying. I've got a gun and I know how to use it.
Judy, get down. Drop that gun. Don't make me hurt you.
You let them get me. You're in with those rustlers, that's what you are. You're just as bad as they are.
All right, miss, have it your own way. But remember what I told you. Save your thanks and your condemnation for a while until the bank's paid off. It sounded bad for me, I guess, didn't it? Well, as you shall see, and soon, not only wasn't it bad, but it worked out. If not the way I'd planned it, certainly the way I'd hoped for. Judy McGovern's cattle had been rustled, and now it was up to Cherokee and to me to fulfill my promise that she'd get enough money to pay off the bank. With Judy's money and my promise about Slash Stoner to the United States Marshal fully in mind, Cherokee and I took up positions behind some rocks on the trail leading back from Mendocino to the Badlands.
Chad, I've taken chances with you on more bat-brained ideas than the law allows. But this one is about the most ridiculous I've ever heard of.
You've heard of the old saying, it takes a crook to catch a crook? Well, that's how I propose to catch Slash Stoner.
What about the girl's cattle?
Don't you believe that Stoner rustled her cattle?
Of course.
Well, since I promised to get Miss Judy her money, it's our job to get it back from Stoner.
Get it back? Why'd you let him rustle the cattle in the first place?
Well, since Stoner seems to be the only man who can get any cattle out of this valley, I simply let him take the cattle so he could sell them and get the money for us.
Billy Blue Blazes, Chad. Here comes Stoner and some of his gun slicks now.
Yeah, and unless I'm mistaken, that bulge inside his shirt is the money he got for Judy McGovern's cattle. All right, come on, Cherokee. You and I are going to pull a hold-up.